Imagine this. It's 2008 all over again. The market's red hot. Prices are skyrocketing. And then, like a game of Jenga, it all comes crashing down. But here's the thing. This time, it's not a game. Is the U.S. housing market heading for another bubble burst? Or are we just being paranoid? Hi, I'm Nai Tao, a licensed real estate agent with Keller Williams Atlanta Partners in North Georgia, license number 4426664. I specialize in helping clients find income-producing properties, rental investments, and smart real estate opportunities. Welcome to the Real Estate Compass. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most debated topics in real estate right now. Is the housing market a bubble full of fraud, and will it pop? Spoiler alert. The data is fascinating, the stakes are high, and you'll want to hear my take on this. Stick around for insights you won't hear anywhere else. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips on buying, selling, and investing in real estate here in Georgia. Now, let's dive into the numbers, the trends, and yes, the drama, the state of the market. Is the bubble about to burst? All right, let's break this down. There's no denying it. The U.S. housing market is looking pretty inflated right now. Home prices are artificially high, and it's not just supply and demand at play. It's what I like to call the financialization factor. For decades, we've seen housing transform from a place of sanctuary to a financial product. What does that mean? It means subsidies, artificially low interest rates, cash infusions, and bailouts have all contributed to a market that's, well, kind of out of touch with reality. Think about it. Have you ever wondered why home prices keep climbing even when wages aren't keeping up? It's because housing has become a high-stakes investment playground, not just for everyday buyers, but for big institutions and foreign investors. And when that happens, the risk of a bubble grows. Signs of trouble, fraud, and market distortions. Now, here's where things get even more interesting, or should I say concerning. Fraud in the housing market is a massive problem, and it's fueling this bubble. Did you know that a third of all investor loans involve something called occupancy fraud? That's where borrowers falsely claim they're buying a home to live in, even though they're actually purchasing it as an investment property. Why does this matter? Because it allows investors to snag homes at lower rates, pushing prices up and creating a riskier market for everyone else. And it doesn't stop there. Even in the commercial real estate world, fraud is rampant. Banks often skip basic checks like verifying borrowers' finances or ensuring that appraisals are accurate. Sound familiar? Yep, it's 2008 all over again. Only this time, it's wrapped up in new packaging. The bigger picture, why this bubble could pop. So, is the housing market headed for a crash? Let's look at the data. First, home prices are way out of sync with wages. National price-to-income ratios are 25% above their historic average. To balance this out, we need either a massive slowdown in price growth or a big jump in wages. Spoiler alert, the latter isn't happening anytime soon. Second, mortgage rates are stubbornly high. Even with the Federal Reserve hinting at future rate cuts, we're still hovering around 7%. This is pricing out a lot of buyers and creating a glut of inventory. And speaking of inventory, it's climbing fast. In October 2024, active home listings were up 29% from the year before, with cities like Miami, Atlanta, and Seattle seeing even bigger jumps. More homes on the market usually mean one thing: falling prices. Finally, let's talk about delinquency rates. For the first time in 3 years, we're seeing a rise in seriously delinquent mortgages. This is a red flag that the financial strain on homeowners is growing. And when homeowners struggle, the market struggles too. Why this matters to you? Okay, so what does all of this mean for you as a buyer, seller, or investor? First off, don't panic. A market correction doesn't mean doom and gloom for everyone. In fact, it could create opportunities, especially for savvy investors looking for distressed properties or rental income opportunities. As someone who specializes in finding income-producing properties, I can tell you that now is the time to keep your eyes open. The key is understanding the local market dynamics and knowing when to act. And that's what the Real Estate Compass is here to help you with. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Do you think the housing market is a bubble waiting to pop, or do you think it'll stabilize? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, if you're buying, selling, or investing in Georgia, I'd be happy to help. You can find my contact info in the description below. Again, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Real Estate Compass for more insights. I'm Nai Tao, and I'll see you in the next video.